Some eyes can stop you right where you stand, not from fear, but from beauty. A kitten born with 3 eyes left the internet speechless. A bird with fiery orange lashes looks like it's wearing nature's own eyeliner. A snake with golden pupils, called the Mona Lisa of snakes, stares like it knows your secrets. And a puppy with glassy movie star eyes has comment sections falling in love. There's even a cat whose pupil looks split in half, like a golden crack in a mirror. Somewhere in the wild, a creature's eyes can spot a lion from nearly 2 miles away, while another bird's violet eyes were once compared to Elizabeth Taylor's legendary gaze. Some eyes glow, some change color like living jewelry, and some look more human than ours. Get ready. Today, we're counting down 20 of the most beautiful and mind-blowing eyes in the animal kingdom. 20. Secretary bird. If fashion designers could make a predator, it would be the secretary bird. With fiery orange-red eyes surrounded by long black lashes, it looks like it just walked off a runway in the African savanna. But behind that beauty is power. This bird can kill snakes with a single kick. Its lashes protect those bright eyes from sand and sunlight, acting like natural sunglasses. In 2021, National Geographic photographers captured a close-up that went viral for its perfect symmetry. Mascara-like feathers framing eyes that look both kind and dangerous. Even the name has style. 18th century explorers thought its long black head quills resembled the pens secretaries used to carry behind their ears. Today, the secretary bird is a favorite in wildlife photography contests for one reason. It stares back like it knows it's the star of the picture. 19. Kitten born with 3 eyes. Every so often, nature breaks its own rules, and the results are both stunning and strange. This tiny kitten, born with 3 functioning eyes, took the internet by storm in 2023 after photos spread on Reddit and Twitter, leaving people torn between awe and disbelief. Vets later confirmed it was a rare congenital condition called craniofacial duplication, when parts of the face, including the eyes, develop twice during embryo growth. Such kittens are sometimes called Janus cats, after the 2-faced Roman god. One famous case, Frank and Louis, lived a record-breaking 15 years and even made the Guinness World Records. In this kitten's case, the central eye appears vivid blue, almost reflective, as if peering into another dimension. It's not painful. It's simply how nature misfired and made art instead. Watching it blink feels surreal. 18. Cocker Spaniel. Melt the internet, but one puppy did. In 2020, a Cocker Spaniel named Winnie went viral after people compared her huge hazel eyes and long lashes to a Disney princess. News sites from People magazine to Daily Mail called her the dog with cartoon eyes, and her photos gained millions of views. But that look isn't luck. It's part of the breed. The Cocker Spaniel standard requires round, dark eyes that face forward with a soft, appealing expression. That design enlarges the pupil and creates more light reflections, giving the eyes that glossy, emotional sparkle. Every blink looks gentle, every glance full of warmth. It's why artists and animators often use spaniels as references for creating soulful expressions. Your luck starts the moment you hit that like button. 17. Southern ground hornbill. If eyeliner were a weapon, this bird would rule the red carpet. The southern ground hornbill has striking crimson skin around its eyes and lashes so long they look painted on. These lashes aren't for fashion. They block dust as the bird walks miles through African grasslands. Photographers from BBC Earth call it the mascara bird, and its intense stare often wins wildlife portrait contests. In 2019, a clip from Planet Earth 2 showed one hornbill's glowing red eyes against the black feathers. It looked more royal than wild. Sadly, beauty can be rare. The species is now classified as vulnerable due to habitat loss. Still, its appearance feels almost human. When a hornbill turns its head and looks straight into the lens, it's hard not to feel like it's judging you. And it probably is. 16. Red-eyed tree frog. The red-eyed tree frog looks like something dreamed up by a toy designer. Bright green body, blue striped sides, and those unreal scarlet eyes. Found in the rainforests of Central America, it spends most of its day sleeping under leaves, perfectly camouflaged. But when danger approaches, it suddenly opens those neon eyes, flashing red like warning lights. Scientists at Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute explain that this startled display confuses predators for a few seconds, just enough time for the frog to leap to safety. In 2021, National Geographic's viral slow-motion clip of one jumping mid-air showed its eyes glowing against a dark background, making it look almost digital. The eyes don't just protect, they attract. Tourists travel to Costa Rica just to capture that one perfect close-up shot. 15. Male bowerbird. The male bowerbird might have the most romantic eyes in nature, literally violet, soft, and hypnotic, found in Australia and Papua New Guinea. These birds are famous for building elaborate bowers decorated with blue objects, shells, and flowers to attract females. Scientists say their violet eye color deepens during mating season, glowing like gemstones in sunlight. It's not just looks. Those eyes help them judge color balance perfectly when arranging their nests. Wildlife photographer Tim Lehman once said, "A bowerbird's eye has better taste than most designers." In 2017, National Geographic compared the bird's eye color to Elizabeth Taylor's legendary violet eyes. And the internet loved it. Watching one tilt its head beside a perfectly arranged collection of blue petals feels like watching an artist inspect his masterpiece. Comment your favorite animal. Lottery luck might hit you next. 14. Masked lapwing. If superheroes had feathers, the masked lapwing would lead the team. Found across Australia and New Zealand, it sports a yellow mask and wattles that hang dramatically beside its bright eyes, like something between Batman and a bird of paradise. Those bold yellow flaps aren't decoration. They protect the face and may even scare off intruders. The eyes themselves are fierce and golden, glinting under sunlight. Locals often share viral videos of lapwings fearlessly swooping at people who wander near their nests, all while looking ridiculously stylish. Bird photographers from Australian Geographic love capturing that glare, saying it looks both heroic and slightly annoyed. The species has become a local meme, often captioned, "Don't mess with the masked one." 13. Reindeer. Reindeer eyes are pure winter magic. They're the only known mammals whose eye color changes with the seasons. Golden in the bright Arctic summer and deep blue in the dark winter. Scientists at the University of Tromsø in Norway discovered this adaptation helps them see in extreme light changes, letting them spot predators or food in 24-hour daylight or near total darkness. The phenomenon went viral in 2018 when researchers released comparison photos that looked like two completely different species. The color shift happens because their retinas adjust pressure to control how much light reflects from the tapetum, the same layer that makes a cat's eyes glow. And yes, Rudolph's glowing red nose may be a myth, but those real-life color-shifting eyes are even more magical. 12. Red-legged seriema. If there were a supermodel of the bird world, the red-legged seriema would walk the runway first. With its sky blue eyes, long coral red legs, and thick natural eyelashes, this South American bird looks like it just stepped out of a fashion shoot. Native to Brazil and Argentina, it struts through grasslands with elegance, standing nearly a meter tall. The beauty isn't just surface. Those lashes protect its vision while it hunts snakes and insects in bright sunlight. Wildlife photographers adore it. In 2022, BBC Wildlife magazine featured a close-up of its blue eyes shimmering under golden light, calling it the most photogenic predator on the pampas. The seriema signature move? 11. Cat with persistent pupillary membrane. At first glance, it looks like this cat has fractured golden eyes, but what you're seeing is one of nature's rare optical leftovers. This unusual condition, called persistent pupillary membrane, PPM, happens when tiny tissue strands that once nourished the kitten's developing eyes before birth don't fully disappear. In 2022, this very cat became an internet sensation when photos of her glowing yellow eyes hit Reddit. People called her the cat from another dimension. But vets confirmed she's perfectly healthy, just born with a rare visual signature. Under light, the membranes reflect like golden lightning bolts, making her eyes look unreal. 10. Ostrich. Think of eyes the size of a billiard ball, about 2 inches across, even bigger than the bird's brain. That's the ostrich. Wildlife photographers from National Geographic call them chocolate pearls glowing in sunlight. They're not just for looks. Scientists from Discover magazine say the huge lenses let ostriches spot a lion from nearly 2 miles away. And those long movie star lashes? They're desert goggles, blocking dust on the African plains. Each blink is slow and dramatic, like it knows cameras are watching. Back in 2023, BBC's Planet Earth 3 used a 4K close-up of an ostrich eye as a transition shot. It looked almost human. 9. Asian vine snake. The Asian vine snake looks like it was sculpted by a designer obsessed with perfection. Its body is long, slender, and leaf green, blending seamlessly into branches, but its eyes are the real masterpiece. Long and horizontal, they stretch across the face like golden mirrors, giving the snake a permanent, knowing smirk. Those eyes are designed for depth perception so precise that it can strike insects or lizards with sniper-level accuracy. Found across Southeast Asia from India to the Philippines, the vine snake became a social media sensation in 2022 when a macro photo showed its pupils forming a keyhole shape, something almost no other animal has. That slit isn't just cool looking, it helps focus on moving prey even in bright sunlight. Its gaze feels hypnotic, calm, elegant, and razor sharp at once. Photographers call it the Mona Lisa of snakes for one reason. 8. Amazon milk frog. The Amazon milk frog looks like it's made of ceramic. Its milky blue-gray skin gives it its name, but its eyes are what steal the show. Silver irises crisscrossed with bold black lines that look like shattered glass. Found high in the Amazon rainforest canopy, these frogs were first described in the 19th century, but became internet famous in 2021 when macro photographers shared close-ups that went viral on Reddit. Under sunlight, their eyes gleam like liquid mercury. Despite their calm look, they're expert hunters, waiting perfectly still for hours before flicking out a sticky tongue. The Smithsonian National Zoo notes that those pale eyes help them blend into tree bark and moonlight, giving both camouflage and character. They look delicate, but touch one and it secretes a mild, milky toxin. 7. Cat eyes. Few things in nature match the mystery of a cat's eyes. Whether icy blue, gold, or piercing green, they seem alive even in the dark. Cats have vertical slit pupils that expand and contract like camera lenses, an ability that inspired early optical designs, according to the Journal of Vision Science. This gives them perfect night vision, letting them see in light levels 6 times lower than humans. A 2023 viral TikTok trend, cat eyes filter, took off after people realized how hypnotic those pupils look up close. But their beauty isn't just for show. Cats evolved to stalk prey silently at twilight, and those reflective eyes amplify every glimmer of moonlight. Ancient Egyptians even worshipped Bastet, the cat goddess, whose glowing eyes symbolized protection from evil spirits. When your cat stares at you in the dark, it's not haunted. It's just running one of nature's most elegant visual systems. 6. Gecko. A gecko's eyes could outshine jewelry. No eyelids, no blinking, just glowing gold and silver patterns that look alive. According to researchers at Sweden's Lund University, geckos can see color 350 times better in the dark than humans, thanks to special cone cells that work like built-in night vision lenses. That's why they lick their eyes clean instead of closing them. They never shut down. Under a flashlight, those eyes sparkle like molten bronze with a black slit running through, giving a sci-fi vibe. Macro photographers on Instagram often use them to test new camera lenses because every angle gives a different shimmer. 5. Tarsier. If Pixar ever designed a real animal, it would look like the tarsier. Those massive golden eyes take up so much space that each one is bigger than the creature's brain. Found in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, this tiny primate stares like it just saw the universe unfold. Scientists from the Philippine Tarsier Foundation explain that their huge eyes help them hunt at night. They can see even a moth flicker in complete darkness. Each eyeball is fixed in its socket, so instead of moving its eyes, the Tarsier can turn its head 180 degrees, just like an owl. Back in 2019, photos of a Tarsier went viral after a wildlife photographer compared its gaze to Baby Yoda's. Wide, innocent, and oddly human. 4. Octopus. An octopus doesn't just look smart, its eyes prove it. With horizontal, slit-shaped pupils and skin that changes color in seconds, this creature might have the most expressive face in the ocean. Each eye has an advanced lens system that bends light even in murky water, giving it perfect clarity where humans would see nothing but blur. According to marine biologists from Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, octopuses can even detect polarized light, letting them sense details invisible to us. In 2020, a viral underwater photo from diver Franco Banfi showed a common octopus gazing directly into the camera, its golden eye reflecting the diver's silhouette like a mirror. It felt personal, almost emotional. That's because octopuses are among the few animals believed to recognize individual humans. 3. Dragonfly. The dragonfly is proof that nature invented 360-degree vision long before technology. Each eye holds nearly 30,000 tiny lenses, giving it panoramic sight and precision that makes it one of the best hunters on Earth. Researchers from Harvard University found that dragonflies can predict and intercept their prey mid-air, like tiny fighter jets guided by built-in radar. Under sunlight, their eyes shimmer in metallic hues: emerald green, sapphire blue, and even violet, depending on the angle. Wildlife photographers often chase that reflection for hours to capture just one frame where the eyes glow like polished gemstones. In Japanese art, dragonflies symbolize courage and victory, and their eyes are painted with extra shine to represent awareness. 2. Melanistic leopard. The black panther, a melanistic version of leopards and jaguars, looks like a shadow until light hits it. Then those green-gold eyes ignite against the dark coat, giving the illusion of glowing embers. This rare mutation is caused by an excess of the pigment melanin. Fewer than 1 in 10 leopards are born this way. A 2019 study from the University of Bristol confirmed that melanism also helps with stealth in dense forests. When National Geographic's camera traps caught a black panther in Kenya in 2019, the internet lost it. Its eyes glimmered like emeralds in the night. In Indian folklore, the panther's eyes are said to see through deceit, which explains its legendary aura. Filmmakers often use those intense eyes as a symbol of mystery and dominance. 1. Mantis shrimp. If nature ever built a superhero camera, it would be inside the mantis shrimp's eyes. Each of its stalked eyes can move independently and contains 16 color receptors. Humans only have 3. That means this little marine powerhouse sees colors we don't even have names for, from ultraviolet to polarized light. Researchers from the University of Queensland call it the most complex vision ever discovered. In 2021, a clip from Blue Planet 2 showing a mantis shrimp flashing its Technicolor eyes went viral on TikTok. People thought it was CGI, but it's real. Each eye works like a miniature satellite dish, scanning both depth and color at once. And that's it for today's Wild Beauty. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join us again on Forever Green.